Here is a windy live look at the Arkansas State Capitol, where in 1 week the fiscal session will begin. But tonight, lawmakers are looking ahead to what this session has in store. Thanks so much for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Laura Monteverdi.
Well, good evening, everybody. I'm Bob Clausen. Let's certainly hope during the fiscal session that building is not shaking that much. Samantha Boyd talking to legislators on both sides of the aisle today about what will play out or what they hope plays out. Are you expecting any fireworks? Will the building be shaking like that?
Yeah, Bob, hopefully the building is not shaking quite so much next week. But I can say the governor's proposed budget is significantly lower than what we've seen over the last few years under different leadership, which does cause concern for some legislators. But ultimately, most of them are telling me today there's likely not going to be a lot of pushback.
Our goal is find savings, cut spending so that we can, at the end of the day, reduce the overall tax burden on Arkansans.
It's a no-brainer item on the fiscal session agenda for Senator Ben Gilmore and most Republicans in the legislature, backing Governor Sarah Sanders' proposed budget. Sanders has proposed a $6.3 billion budget for the upcoming year, with most of the spending increase going towards the school voucher program under the LEARNS Act. Sanders' budget proposal increases state spending by 1.76% compared to the previous year. This is below the 3% increase the state has seen in previous years under different leadership.
This governor is being very intentional, being a good steward of taxpayer dollar. And look, we're going to work with her, I hope, as a legislature to help her achieve these goals.
But Senator Clark Tucker says his concern is the agencies who might not be receiving as much funding as he believes that they need.
Well, for me, early childhood education would be at the top of the list, and we also need to make sure that people have health care. And that we need to be making investments in our justice system to make sure that we're arresting people who commit violent crimes, but then also do a better job of rehabilitating them.
But still, he says it's likely the budget will not come with too much opposition when it comes to the final votes.
There may be pieces of an agency's budget that I don't like, or there may be pieces of it that I don't think are funded enough. But the only alternative I have is to vote against the entire agency's budget, which in all likelihood I'm not going to take.
Now, it's not just appropriations we could see on that budget next week, or that we will see on the budget next week. Senator Gilmore tells me also on the first day of fiscal session, legislators can come forward with a resolution for people to vote on. And he says right now it's possible that there could be a resolution to amend the current crypto mining law that I told you guys about last week. We haven't gotten any official details yet on what exactly would change in that law, but he says that certainly is on the table. Reporting live from the state capitol, Samantha Boyd, KARK 4 News.